Hello guys, I'm kind of in a mood today. It's because of this amazing book I just read, To Kill a Mockingbird, written by Harper Lee. You really realize how good you have it after reading a piece such as this one, entitled Much. The novel is set in the small Alabama town of Macomb during the Great Depression. Tough time in American history, but not so much for our protagonist Scout and her family. Her father, Atticus Finch, is one of the better off lawyers in town. #blessed. The book starts when Scout and her brother befriend a summer visitor, Dill. The three children all have fun together, and Dill becomes entranced by a spooky house on their street called Radley Place. Not for me. Hence the sage. Despite the horror stories about the house, the trio still show interest, but they never visit. Smart kids. The following fall, Scout starts going back to school and Dill goes back home. Scout and Jim continually find gifts left for them in a tree nook. The two know the gifts are there for them. Compliments of Boo Radley. A little too trusting of random tree gifts, but what do I know? The school year zips past and Dill comes back into town. This time around, the trio are even more intrigued by the house. They start reenacting what they know to be the story of Boo Radley. Totally offensive and not a good look at all, so Atticus puts an end to the nonsense. The drama does not stop there. One night, a fire breaks out at a nearby neighbor's house. As Scout is watching the house get engulfed in flames, someone places a blanket on her shoulders. You already know who it is. I need you, boo. On top of all this, Atticus decides to represent Tom Robinson, a black man who has been accused of raping a white woman in 1920s Alabama. But Atticus decides to stick his neck out for what he believes to be right. It won't be easy though. Before Robinson's trial begins, a lynch mob gathers to hang him. Scout sneaks out of the house and eases some of the tension, just like her daddy. With his gun in hand, Atticus is literally ready to fight to defend his client and his moral code. Atticus definitely has an invite to the cookout. Right. During the actual trial, the Reverend invites the children to sit in the colored balcony. Balcony view? Sounds like a better time anyway. The accusers in the trial are Mayella and Bob Ewell, daughter and father. Atticus constantly slaps the jury with the hardcore facts. But as we know, justice is not always served, especially for people of color. #no justice, no peace. Despite all of the evidence in his favor, the jury still convicts Robinson. Embarrassing. Robinson then tries to escape but gets gunned down. Meanwhile, Bob Ewell, although victorious in the court of law, knows he is dead wrong. More like Bob Ew. But this fool feels Atticus disrespected him in front of his peers. In an act of rage, he attacks Jem and Scout as they are on their way to a Halloween party. But the one and only Boo steps in and stabs him to death. Boo's that dude. Boo carries a wounded Jem home, and the sheriff makes up a lie about what really happened to protect him. This, along with everything that Boo did, allows Scout to remember the words her father once said. The main takeaway from this book and from Atticus is that good people do exist. No matter how much hatred and prejudice there is in the world, we have to keep fighting the good fight. Stay woke, y'all. Make sure you guys are out there doing the right thing. I'm gonna go do some yoga and really take this all in. See you next time on Reid Moore Books.